Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am your Destiny Dad, and welcome back to another week at Xur. Let's go and see what our friend has for us this week. I know that I've missed a few of these here lately, probably more than a few, but life has been kind of chaotic for me lately here, and that happens semi-often for me, so I have to apologize. But yeah, and on top of that, Destiny's kind of in an interesting spot right now, and it kind of makes me sad when I get on, because it's just not what it once was. And I've been holding out some hope for some of the future updates in the near future, and some of the news recently has kind of made some of that hope dwindle. But either way, Xur is here, and let's see what he has brought us this week. Starting off with our hunters, we have the Shards of Galanor. We got a melee stat of 13 with class and weapons being your primary stats. Very specialist. The melee is really nice. Class is nice. Weapons, I don't know. I don't know about weapons. I don't think... I don't know if I would want specialist on Galanor. Up next we have the Blight Rangers. Our archetype is Gunner and our tertiary is Class. We've got 20 Grenade, we've got 12 Class and 30 Weapons with a base of 62. For our Titans we have Hollowfire Heart, Specialist once again, 29 Class and 18 Weapons. We do have 12 in our Grenade stat. And that is a base of 59, yuck. Up next we have Ambient Leaps. We've got a Gunner archetype with weapons, then grenade, and then health, being 30, 18, and 11 respectively. And we got a total of 59. For our Warlocks this week we have Controverse Holds, Phenomenal Exotic. We have the Bulwark archetype, with health being our main stat, followed by class and then super. That might not be bad, but I feel like for a grenade build you're going to want to lean into grenade more. But if you're using these, you're likely on Void Warlock, so the health maybe will give you a little bit of boost when it comes to like Devour and things like that. I don't know, I think that one really will come down to personal preference, but I don't think it's bad at all. Last for Warlocks, we have the Osmiomancy Gloves. We've got Grenadier with Grenade, Super, and Weapons. Really solid, honestly. Again, weapons are not crazy valuable stat to dump into, but for a tertiary, I don't think it's too bad. For our strange offers, we have our usual cacophony of materials, as well as Deep Sight Harmonizers. And for our strange gear, we have the Luminar Catalyst, we've got the Lord of Wolves Catalyst, we have Colony, Fighting Lion, Arbalest. We've got a really solid, I'd say like upper B tier maybe, Hawkmoon. Really good dueling Hawkmoon. We've got Fluted Barrel and Smooth Grip for good snappiness and bumps and stability. And then we've got Eye of the Storm, which is a really slept on perk that is fantastic in duels. For our legendaries weapons, we've got Malicious Birthright with a really good roll on it actually. Good lord, that's actually solid. We have the Incisor Adept. We've got Offhand Strike and Hatchling. We also have Target Lock if you're interested in using it in PvP. I liked mine in PvP for a long time and I used it a ton, but I think I stopped using it when they changed the sandbox, and I don't know if it's usable now, but Target Lock is definitely the play for that. I'm not a big fan of Offhand in PvP, but I know a lot of people like it for the shenanigans, so feel free. Next we have Refusal of the Call, a decent glaive. Beacon rounds is kind of mid in my opinion, but impulse is good. Both of these mag perks are good, and I'd probably go with lightweight emitter personally for my haft, and your reload speed is not too bad. Up next we have the death adder. We have hipfire and quick draw, looted and accurize with a stability masterwork. This is just a consistency machine in two different ways. So if you need to hipfire, you can, but when you need to ADS, you're going to be able to snap right into place and start beaming people. Again, to each their own on this. I love this archetype and these kinds of SMGs, but no matter how many times I get a good death adder, I don't ever wind up liking it. I don't know what it is. Also, it looks like a face. Soul Survivor, one of my favorite snipers of all time. They brought it back with garbage perks for PvP, which makes me sad. But we do have Eddy Current, Eye of the Storm, High Cal, and Full Bore. Handling Masterwork. If you are someone who's building into your subclass to go play PvP, this might be a really solid role for you. I know Eddy Current is fantastic, and Eye of the Storm is good in duels. So, yeah, that tickles your fancy, go for it. We got the Vantage Point, a very good pulse rifle that I farmed a lot for, and never got a roll that satisfied me. Eddy Current and Swash is a pretty solid roll though. Next we have Tarantula, just a very sad linear fusion rifle at this point. At one point it was good, but the fusion rifles now are just way above this thing's pay grade. Reed's Regret, we've got Surplus and Focus Fury. Nothing to write home about, and probably not something that I would pick up. If you are in need of a stasis linear fusion rifle specifically, it's not going to be bad, but it's not something I would get excited over either, you know. And lastly, we have the Eliatic Principle. We do have offhand and adaptive munitions. However, this is a craftable gun from Season of the Witch. There was some goofy interaction with this thing's perks that I do not remember off the top of my head. But you can go and find review videos or just look at the perks yourself and see what you think fits. With that, all of that being said, I think that is it for our friend Zer this week. That might be one of the faster ones that we've done. It's only been 8 minutes. With all that being said, thank you all for coming and watching. You all are fantastic. Trying to get into the sun. There we go. You're all fantastic. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. And if you're new around here and you want to see more content like this or some of the other content that I'm starting to post, be sure to drop a follow and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. I love you all. Thank you all for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good weekend, Guardians.